A couple months ago, I decided to quit my full-time job and quit so I could go back to school. Back to USC so I could fight on. Hey man, fight on bro, fight on. I was the creative director of a startup here in downtown LA, but USC has always been my dream school and it just didn't feel right not finishing something that I started. On top of that, I also needed more time to work on my passion project called Eyes of the Isles, and it's going to be the world through the eyes of an islander. I grew up on Guam with a dream to see the world. That and wanting to triple down on my own personal brand and just create more content for YouTube. But quitting my full-time job also means making some lifestyle adjustments. Mainly cutting back on my expenses though, because on a college budget, I can't afford to be eating out that much, and I also can't afford the gym membership that I had. Lately, one of my favorite breakfast meals to make has been some Chobani Greek vanilla yogurt and some blueberries. Yeah. It's a really simple meal, but it tastes so good to me, and one tub of yogurt's about $5, and that'll last me anywhere from 4 to 5 days. But if I'm really hungry, probably like 3 days. And if I'm really, really hungry, I'll just eat it at the store. I'm just kidding. So goodbye eating out. Goodbye gym membership. And yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to pay for my car. Not one of the smarter decisions I made before I left my job. Don't be like me, I'm a pretty bad example when it comes to this. Don't spend your money right away on a new car because it does feel a lot better to have money in the bank and to be more practical. I have met people who are my age and they're saving up for a down payment on a house.
The house.
And knowing that really put things into perspective for me, and it made me want to reprioritize the things that I wanted in life. But yeah, don't do it. Don't get the car. I would save up for a while, and if you want, get a car later on in life because, man, there's no rush for this. There's a lot of debate on how getting a degree is not necessary, but for me, having a formal education is so important. I study philosophy as my major, and some of you guys might be wondering, why would you study that? Well, the value in it for me is in the amount of reading and writing you have to do. These are all the books I have to read for just one class, in one semester. I think being able to critically read and to critically write are two skill sets that often go underrated, because if you can critically think and create arguments for yourself, you're in a much better position to be able to fight for what you believe in and also argue what you want in life. So that's just one of the reasons why I study philosophy. Alright guys, this is my favorite building on campus. It's the philosophy building called Mudd Hall. Yeah, super cool building and favorite place to study. After getting a full-time job before I'd even graduated and studying philosophy, I think I have a much better understanding of why people say that your degree does not matter when it comes to applying for jobs. Because when you get to study something that you really love, I'm sure you'll be able to find something that you learn in the classroom and translate it to other areas in your life. Even just the hard skill sets of learning how to sit down and focus on a task for 3 to 5 hours, you'll be able to apply that to, other areas in your life in the future. So in these next couple of weeks, I will be applying to some part-time jobs at some retail places and at some coffee shops because expenses don't go away and I have to do something about them. At first, I did feel a little bit embarrassed because it did feel like I was taking a step backwards, but man, finishing school and being able to work on my passion project really do mean a lot to me, so I do think that this is the right decision. If any of you guys have goals that you're working on and have had things that you've had to sacrifice, it'd be super cool if you let me know in the comments below and we can just see what kind of progress we make together. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and maybe even share it with someone who's thinking about going back to school too. But with that said, man, I hope you guys had an amazing day and I will see you guys in the next one. Man, I need a haircut, huh? Hair's getting kind of poofy in the sides. Maybe in the next video. Quit so I could go back to... Great. Go back to school. Great. Fight on. I think that was it. I hope so.